Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jacqueline Wilson, and I would like to welcome you to the First Thought podcast. Through our conversations, we seek to discover and learn the ways we can navigate through life's obstacles. Hey, navigators, welcome to episode 15 of the First Thought podcast. Today, I would like to discuss what it means to be resilient. Resiliency is the ability to adapt in the face of change. In our everyday lives, we constantly encounter situations that prompt us to think or react differently. Having the right mindset when dealing with the unexpected shows your supervisor you have the aptitude of being a leader in your industry. There are many factors that contribute to improving one's resilience, including having positive role models as well as a tolerance for different sets of values and beliefs. I also cannot stress enough that it is essential to be comfortable with yourself and your surroundings first before they change. When you're comfortable with yourself, you are more likely to persevere through challenges when they arise in your personal and professional life. It's now time to Ask the First Lady. This is the segment where I provide you, my navigators, with personal examples that serve to explore the topic. Through sharing my experiences and answering questions, it is my hope that you leave here with new knowledge. Describe a time when you needed to be resilient. Well, I would say when I moved to Detroit from Los Angeles. Coming to Detroit when I did in 2013, that winter was the coldest winter on record with the highest level of snow in one given year. It was quite ridiculous. So I needed to clearly put on my resilient hat. And I think just being able to know that, okay, I'm gonna be able to make it through this winter, I actually had to be resilient. So I had to get out of my own way, just wear the coats that I needed to wear, layer up, and fight the winter cold with all resiliency. So that's one in particular that comes to mind. Let's see, what is your biggest tip for those looking to become more resilient? I would say take time to meditate. Take time to dig deep and find the things that give you motivation, that make you feel positive, and that give you the sense that you can go on. I think that helps to build resiliency. And just know that it may be bad today, but tomorrow is another day. Let's see, how can you show resilience apart from simply accepting change? I would say you can make a decision to rise to the top and to rise to the occasion. If you're having difficulties at work, or you feel that you're maybe being overlooked for a particular position or opportunity, take time to hone your skills, make sure that you're the most prepared, and then approach your supervisor or manager and say, hey, I feel I'm qualified for this position. I feel that I need to be moved up, and please take a look and reconsider me for that position. Hey navigators, it's time for the beauty tip of the week. In this segment, we will discuss how to prepare for an interview. We may have discussed this a little bit in one of the previous podcasts, but I want to go a little bit more in depth. So it is really important to be prepared. As I mentioned before, this is a beauty tip. However, this is also a life tip. I think making sure that you iron whatever you're going to wear to the interview, making sure that your shoes are shined, whether you're male or female. If it's appropriate where you live to wear pantyhose, get that all laid out. Have a visual of what you're going to wear the day before. So I would say just prepare. Make sure that you have on the shoes that match and not by accident put on 2 different pairs of shoes. Have your resume ready. Have a portfolio where you're able to take notes, and have a series of questions that you want to know about the company or organization you're interviewing for. Okay, before we end this episode, I would like to leave you with some gems to get you through the rest of the week. I implore all of our listeners to think critically about a time they have had to be accountable for something that has happened in their life. Remember, accountability does not necessarily mean taking blame when things did not go according to plan. Accountability in the professional sense is taking the full ownership of a task and ensuring its completion. In the next podcast, I hope to share with you how holding yourself accountable can be beneficial to your success. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today, but I thank you so much for tuning in. Please, please, please rate this podcast positively, of course, and don't forget to subscribe. If you would like to have me answer a couple of questions, please submit questions to Jacqueline Wilson at wayne.edu, and see you next time. Bye.